Hey everyone, I'm AsdiQ, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, where I'm a Chikorita. Last time, we explored Azuriel's nightmare, and, well, encountered Cresselia. And she said that Azuriel's nightmare is caused by the distortion in the fabric of space. Yes. If nothing is done about it, all Pokemon will join Azuriel in an unending sleep. That is what Cresselia said? Yes. If that's true, this is terrible trouble to be sure. We've got to do something. So, Shadot, do you know about Cresselia? I know about the Pokemon, but only from rumors. It is said that Cresselia appears only during the night of a quarter moon. It is also said that this Pokemon can heal others' emotional scars simply with the gentle light from her body. She didn't seem so kindly. There is one more thing about Cresselia. This Pokemon is said to possess a mystical power that can banish darkness. The power to banish darkness? Hey, so let's get this straight. If we don't do something, all the Pokemon in this world are going to fall asleep forever? Hey, that means we have to do something to fix the space distortion. Hey, Crest. Did Cresselia say anything about how the distortion of space can be stopped? What? How to stop the distortion of space? Why are you jumpy? Did I ask something weird? No, it's not what you said. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. So, a way of stopping the distortion of space. No, I don't remember Cresselia saying a thing about that. I see. That is unfortunate.
Well, anyway, let's look into the distortion of space together. If we don't, we won't be able to stop the nightmare from spreading. Shadot.
Yes, Guildmaster. Alright, everyone. We'll disband for the day. And starting tomorrow, you are to individually investigate the distortion of space itself.
Yup, will do.
Alright, dismissed. When we were back at the guild, Drowsy asked us if we knew how the distortion of space could be stopped. I lied. I didn't even think twice about it. As we know, there is a way to stop the distortion. The only solution is for us to disappear from this world. I just couldn't bring myself to say it. But is this something I really must tell everyone about? Hey, Brandon. What should we do now? If we were to disappear, would the world be saved? In that case, maybe that's the best thing to do. Cress? I can't take this. All this worrying's made me tired. Let's get some sleep, Brandon. Got another moon cutscene? I just realized this world has like a perpetual full moon. Can't sleep. Crest is already asleep, I guess. But I have to wonder. I understand that we're causing the distortion of space, but how that leads to the world's ruin, I still can't believe it. I thought it was just merely something from a dream that first time. But then with that second dream, when I was told about the distortion of space, that was when I started thinking that maybe it was true. Hey, come to think of it, the morning after I had that dream, Crest said to me, "Why are you daydreaming? It's not like you, Brandon. Come on, let's see some energy." Crest's even peppier than usual, but Crest could be right. Crest was unusually upbeat then. Crest had just woke from the same dream about Cresselia that I had. That moment, Crest must have been acting extra cheerful around me, because Crest suspected that I just had that same dream, and tried to cheer me up. Crest had to have been frightened, but Crest was much more concerned about me. Then in Azuriel's nightmare, what Cresselia said and what she tried to do, I felt crushed by that, but that's why I have to keep my spirits strong. My spirits strong. Spirits. A third moon cutscene. We're getting ambitious tonight. Oh, okay. We've lost Crest. Where did he go? Crest isn't here. Maybe outside? Huh, deja vu, actually. Didn't Grovile do the exact same thing with the exact same words? You're awake too, huh? I couldn't sleep at all. Hey, Brandon. Can't we be allowed to stay? Can't we stay in this world? When we fought Dialga at Temporal Tower, you fought even though you knew that you would disappear. Because even if you were to disappear, you thought that would save the world. That's why you did it, right? If that's the case, maybe we should do that this time too. It's true that I fought Dialga knowing I would disappear if we succeeded, but that had to be done to prevent the planet's paralysis. Back then, I was willing to disappear if it meant saving the world. I feel the same this time too, but is this situation really the same? Something feels different this time around. Brandon, what do you think? Should we really disappear from this world? I don't know. You don't know? You must be thinking that maybe we ought to disappear, Brandon. Well then, something's weird. What? You think something's weird? What is it? What's weird? Everything Cresselia said. What exactly was odd about what Cresselia said? We separately found out we were causing the space distortion while at Luminous Spring too. And if Azuriel can't wake up from his nightmare because of the distortion, well, I think we have to believe what we were told. That is true. But something's different about disappearing this time around. I know something is different, but what is it? I need to think carefully. That's it. That's right. This is different from before. Back then, with Dialga, my disappearance wasn't really a choice. I've got to explain that to Crest. By dancing, of course. What? It's different this time. What's different? What? At Temporal Tower, you were willing to disappear, but it's not the same this time? You did what you did at Temporal Tower because you had to. You changed your future because you knew that would lead to world peace. But your choice wasn't really the choice to disappear. There's no telling what will happen if we disappear, not this time. So we don't really know if that will bring peace to the world again. What you're saying is nothing about this is certain? That's true. It's true that things aren't completely certain, but it is a fact that you are a human who came from the future, Brandon. And I did go to the future and then come back to this world. And it does seem that because of us, space has started to distort. There's no escaping the fact that we changed history. That must mean what we were told is true. Oh. It's sunlight. The sun's coming up. It's beautiful. It's another beautiful dawn. Oh, Brandon, seeing the sun come up this way makes me remember. I've seen the sunrise from here before. This isn't the first time. The first time I was with Grovile. With Grovile? Yes, remember when we first came back from the future? We slept here? That's when I saw the sunrise from here for the first time. I just remembered something about that first time. It's something Grovile asked me. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? I didn't give up when we were trying to escape from the future. I guess that struck Grovile as being strange. That's why Grovile asked me why I refused to give up. But I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know why I was brave then. But I thought about it, I began to realize something. Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Brandon stood by me. Brandon? That was it. I managed to be brave because you were always with me, Brandon. That was when I finally realized that. And that's what I told Grovile. Just before we lost Grovile in the Hidden Land. Crest, this is it for me. I'm taking Dustnor back to the future. Huh? What? I can never come back here again. Watch Brandon's back. Promise me. But, take your place, Grovile? I can't. You must and you will. Because you can, Crest. You two are the greatest of combinations. Grovile entrusted me with his last wish. I'm ashamed. No, Brandon, if you're not giving up, Brandon, I won't give up either. There must be something that we can still do about this. There has to be a way of fixing things. A way that doesn't involve having to disappear. That's right. That's the Crest I know. We have to keep going, Brandon. Let's find a way out of this. I was just thinking. It was that time was being destroyed before, right? And now the very fabric of space is becoming distorted. The destruction of time and the distortion of space. I can't begin to conceive of such things. But these troubles of time and space, I have a feeling that they're related. Time and space, a possible connection. Do you remember when time was breaking down? Lapras gave us a lot of insight into Temporal Tower. So about this distortion of space, do you think Lapras might know something about it? Lapras? Well, actually, it wouldn't be unusual if Lapras did know something about this. I thought you'd think so too, Brandon. Well then that settles it. Let's go see Lapras. Lapras should be at the beach. So let's hurry to the beach, Brandon. Alright then, to the beach! Man, we're like 12 minutes in and still haven't entered a dungeon. This is going to be a cutscene heavy video. Oh well. Sometimes there's cutscenes. Oh, okay, we are just here now. Excuse me, Lapras, there's something we'd like to ask you. We're investigating the distortions in the fabric of space. The distortion of space itself. Yes, and we'd like to learn anything you might know about it, Lapras. Can you help us? Do you know anything? I'm sorry to say, I don't know anything about space distortions. Oh, I see. However, I do know of a being that embodies space itself. What? A being that embodies space itself? Yes. Time and space are deeply connected. So, just as Dialga governs time itself, so too there's a being that governs the fabric of space. That being, who is it? Its name is Palkia. This being is said to possess the ability to distort space itself, and the Spacial Rift is said to be its domain. The being that governs space, Palkia, another being like Dialga. If we meet Palkia, we might be able to learn more about the space distortions. So, how do we get to Spacial Rift? Can you travel there, Lapras, like you can to the Hidden Land? I hate to disappoint, but I cannot travel to the Spacial Rift. I don't even know where it is. That is all I can tell you. Oh, alright. I'm sorry, Crest. I'm sorry that I'm not much help. No, not at all. Learning about the existence of Palkia is a big help for us. Thank you, Lapras. We'll investigate on our own from now. So, basically, Lapras didn't know much about the distortion of space, but he did tell us that Palkia controls space itself, and that this being dwells in Spacial Rift. Palkia, huh? If we can meet with Palkia, we'll be able to ask about the distortions of space. But we don't have a clue as to where Spacial Rift is. I guess there isn't any point of worrying about it now. Let's continue to investigate this tomorrow. There's no giving up now. And we spent the entire day talking to Lapras. And we've got another moon. The infinite full moon continues. Ah! Tremors? Yeah, tremors are pretty bad when we live inside a cave. Oh, never mind, we're being ambushed. I have found you at last! The defilers who are causing the distortion of space. Who are you? I am Palkia. I hold sway over space. I have dominion over dimension. Palkia? You're Palkia? You cannot escape now. This is the end of you. Ah! So, yep, we're gone. Where is this? This is my domain, Spacial Rift. What? This is Spacial Rift? You dare distort space without my permission? I love the implication that the only problem with distorting space is that it's being done without Palkia's permission. Like, if you just checked with him first, you'd be fine with it. This is the end. What are you doing? There's absolutely nothing behind us. They fell. However, there is no escaping me! Ah! Can we just appreciate that Palkia has, like, the coolest animations in the game? Are you okay, Brandon? It looks like we landed somewhere else. But this is all such a shock. Who knew things would turn out this way? I don't understand. Why did Palkia suddenly attack us? He seemed to be bellowing about the distortion of space. Palkia seems to know that we caused the distortion of space. And then he attacked us. But I don't understand why. There's no mistaking one thing. Palkia is trying to get rid of us. He might attempt another attack. We should get out of here as soon as we can. Let's go as soon as we're ready. Alright, so we can probably... Yep, this is a storage Kangaskhan rock. So we don't need that. We'll hold on to these. I don't think we want a trowel orb right now. Probably don't need a roll call orb, but we'll hold on to it just in case. 2 max elixirs should be plenty. Violent Seed could actually be useful coming up. What else do we have? We can just use the eyedrop seed on like the first floor, so this should be fine. And then there was something I wanted to grab. What was it? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I'm not sure if I have it. Let's see, warp. Oh, we do have a vile seed. Okay, so we'll take that, and we won't save because let's play. Are you ready? Sure. Let's go. Finally entering a dungeon. Spacial Rift, first floor. Well, good start. Floor 2. We'll go ahead and use the eyedrop seed. Okay. And there's Shadowt and Breloom. Oh, nope, that's a Xatu. That's way more terrifying. Okay. We need to get rid of that Xatu immediately. Because Ominous Wind is not fair at all. Please don't attack again. Thank you. Alright, Crest, do something about it. Get out of... Stop missing! Okay, we are... This could go very poorly if we encounter too many Xatu. Alright, we'll just ignore the Drapion. No! Our Oranberry! You're not even a bug type. Why do you get to use bug moves? Oh well. That is a Magnezone, which is going to be actually like super tanky in cloudy weather because everything that isn't normal has its power reduced. You were actually sleeping on the entrance. That's not fair, game. You can't be doing that. Okay, so that was like no damage at all. I think my regular attack does almost as much. Alright, what have we got? We've got an orb. Science orb is not super useful. Can eat the gummy. Floor 4. Alright, I do not want to interrupt Crest's attack here. Do you not have Ice Beam turned on? Alright then, Stamina Band is nice. Trowel Orb we don't really need, its main use is just robbing from Kecleon. I don't think there are Kecleon shops here. Like there might be, but I doubt it. Okay, what do we got? We've got empty rooms, we've got an elixir, and we've got the stairs. And a reviver seed, and a grass gummy. Alright, nice floor. Floor 6. There's a Chimecho, which isn't nearly as terrifying as Xatu. Let you finish that off. Got another Trowel Orb. Okay, so note to self, if you ever want Trowel Orbs, just go to Spacial Rift. And a level up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we did it. We've got here, empty room, and the stairs. Twist band. Don't really care about twist bands. Got... What enemies are these? You missed, I guess? What? Or is it just taking... Oh! Toxicroak. Okay. How about you just don't fight it? Floor 8. And now your moves suck because sunlight. Yay! We went from being a sun sort of team to a avoid sun at all costs team. Okay, what is this? What the heck does a Shocker Orb do? Cower. Oh, okay, that's actually useful. More useful than Silence, because Silence is just terrible. I just used a normal move on a Ghost type. Don't worry guys, I know everything about type matchups. Wait, Detect Band is good. In fact, we're going to give that... There you go. We'll give that to Crest because Detect Band just gives you increased evasion, which is pretty much always useful. Like, it's not reliable, but it is useful. Also, I used another normal move on a Ghost type. Alright, you should be unfreezing soon. What we got here? We've got a Wonder Tile and the stairs. Port 9. Hey, a Gligar. Okay, got treasure. I would like treasure. Okay, we've got a Hunger Seed, which is also a good item. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Rock Slide, I don't think anything on our team can learn. Floor 10. Make that 11. Okay, you just attacked a sleeping Jolteon for some reason. Let's go to the... I don't want sticks. Sticks suck. Can probably finish this with a Graveler Rock. Yep. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, Detect Band coming in clutch. Let's just try and paralyze you, honestly. Or we can just knock you out, that works too. Floor 12. Oh yay, Fog, my favorite. Oh hey, crit. That is working well. Trapper Orb? Sure, why not? Cool, a sticky trap. How useful. Gold Gummy is for Psychic types, and because I am clearly a Psychic, I will eat it. What have we got here? Decoy Orb? I like decoys. And swap it with... second stamina band. We don't need to. Blue Gummy goes to Crest. And you got Wary Fighter. Okay. Considering all your moves are projectiles, that is, like, objectively good for you. Got a Chimecho. Can have an Energy Ball. Another Energy Ball. And a Rock. And another Rock. Okay. Got lots of gummies. More Spadef. We've got green. Whoa! Okay, one of everything but HP. Seeing Water Pulse's animation loop looks really weird. There's an Ice Beam. We've got another Trapper Orb. Sure. We made a slow trap. For 14, we've got Sunny Weather, which doesn't really help us. Better check over here. Well, there's a Seed. Blinker Seed, we don't really need that. That Toxicroak is dying because of dry skin. Safeguard isn't really a problem, and that's why. Jolteon picked up the Blinker Seed. We're being followed vaguely. Over here we got Size Bust Orb, just deals damage, so it's not super useful. For 15. Okay, there's a Charizard here. And now there is not a Charizard here. And there was just one floor that used that theme? Okay then. Come a long way in here, but this place doesn't seem safe either. Let's move on. Alright, well, next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, we will continue our escape from the Spacial Rift. See you guys then.